Hi, I'm Graham Cole, aka PC Tony Stamp from The Bill. Welcome back to part 2 of What's on TV's Your Questions to Me via the Christmas Prezi bag. Let's see what we got next. Rebecca says, your exit and other long-termers has been written about a lot. Can you see any advantage in the Bill's new direction? P.S. I'm sorry you're gone. I'm sorry I'm gone as well, Rebecca. I love playing Tony Stamp. He was a fantastic character. And I really do thank those Peter Gugine, those early producers of that show that gave me the chance to create Tony Stamp. It was great fun. It's always difficult. I don't think the management as well, you know, when those decisions come up, whether it be financial, whether it be the fact that your script editors want the show to go in a particular way, whether they don't want so much uniform, they want more CID. It really, the actors, we become caught up in all sorts of arrangements that are going on a long, long way from the actual TV set. And it's very difficult for me to talk about the new Bill. I've not really been able to watch it, to be absolutely honest, purely because it's still a little bit raw, and I mean that quite honestly. I still want to be there, and because of that, I'm really not able to be objective. I would probably sit there with a big stream of expletives, and being an actor going, I could have done that. So it's a bit tough, but it's changed. You know, the Bill over the years has changed continually. Whatever ITV have asked the Bill to do, we run out there and we do it, and that's the glory of being in a show like The Bill. It is so flexible that it can do that. But it'll be interesting to see, as and when I get a chance to watch it, where it goes next. Ooh, this is a nice one. Rebecca, what's your idea of a perfect Christmas? Simple, family, friends, no travelling if I can get away with it, because I do that the whole of my life. Good meal, and usually I'll do part of the cooking for that. Very dull and very boring, I guess, but turkey and all the trimmings on a huge table, beautifully set out with candles and everything on it. Bing Crosby and guys like that singing White Christmas in the background. Love Christmas trees, love decorations. And then when you sit down and have a glass of wine in the afternoons, my children are now 25 and 23, and to just sit down and just put the world to rights, just talk about politics and religion and life, and I love that. We always used to do that, if possible, if I wasn't on tour. We'd always do that on a Sunday. We'd always sit down and have a family discussion from when they were tiny. And I just love it because you get to know your kids and what they're thinking about. You also get to know what life is like, because obviously as you get older, you're out of that little circle, and it's just great to hear from Matthew, who lives at Waterloo in London. It's just great to hear what he's doing with all his mates. I have to apologise to the sound man for the jingly bells. I'm very sorry. Evelyn, who out of the Sunhill squad did you most enjoy working with over the years? Feels like you've got a bath salts or something in there. Going to go for a wash in a minute. Wow, that list is huge. Mark Wingett, who played Carver, was fantastic to work with. Really good, intent actor. I thought the stuff that he did when he was playing the alcoholic was exemplary. I think some of the best acting that I'd seen him do. Trudy Goodwin, of course, Ackland, who Stamp chased for years and never, ever got anywhere close other than a slap. Polly Page was great to work with. Andrew Paul, who played Quinnen, he and I spent hours together in Sierra One doing all sorts of crazy stunts. And he actually was the president of the White Knuckle Brigade. And the White Knuckle Brigade were those that had to sit next to me in Sierra One when I was doing all the stunt driving, because it was easy for me. They were the ones going, no, sat beside me. And of course, Jeff Stewart played Hollis, comic genius. And to work with him was just fantastic. We're spoilt on a show like The Bill. You're absolutely spoilt with the people you get to work with. And since I've left, all the phone calls have been from those characters. Eric, Richard, the older characters, all of them have rang me. I've met up with Trudy, and we've had coffee and a chat, and I'm meeting up with Mark again next week. It's fantastic. I'm very, very lucky on The Bill to have worked with some fantastic people. But also the guest artists you have to throw in there, you know, Ron Moody, Molly Sugden, as I've mentioned, Brian Murphy, John Woodvine, who played my dad. I mean, fantastic actors. We were so fortunate on the bill that so many guest artists want to come and work with us, and it was so special. Tom, after playing a copper for so long, what would you like to play next? A criminal. It's got down there. Do you know, when I worked on stage, as I said earlier, in all those plays, I never ever played a policeman. I was only ever the villain. Certainly in all the Agatha Christie's, and I did a tour once of 5 plays back to back with each other. Every 2 days we swapped plays. So we did 4 Agatha Christie's and a Durbridge play. So you had 5 plays in your head, and I had the baddie role in all of those, so I think I sort of badded myself out. I've also played Caiaphas in Jesus Christ Superstar, Pilate in Jesus Christ Superstar, so they're pretty bad people. You get used to it. Doctor Who, of course, I played all the bad monsters in Doctor Who, whether it was a Cyberman, a Marshman, or Melker. I was one of the space marshals that finished off Blake Seven. So you see, I've been some baddies in my time. One of the fun things about Tony Stamp and playing Tony Stamp was it's very easy to play the baddie because it's all written for you. Everyone else is kilted and geared towards that. To play somebody like Tony Stamp, who extensively is a nice bloke, but make him interesting, that's the challenge, and that's what's fun about acting, and that's the kind of characters that you like to play. And I do have to say, though, he clumped as many people as he spoke to. Oh, no, we're out. We're out except for one. Shall I open this one? I haven't opened any before, so why not? It's been done up very well. My wife has a very aggravating habit of doing up the parcels so tight that you can't get your finger in, but well, goodness me, I never expected that. There he is, on the beat, my story. And as I say in there, it's got pictures of the wedding when I was young and had black hair. All of the shows, there's pictures of the bill in there, there's pictures of Doctor Who, there's all sorts of things. But it is literally my life story from beginning to end. And indeed, on the back cover, the man that it's been my pleasure to play for 25 years. I wish you all a really, really happy, peaceful, and crime-free Christmas. Have yourselves a great time. Thank you for those that have sent in all those questions. And my real thanks for listening. Have a great Christmas.